Cancer, you are up for the July Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right, Cancer. There was a lot of pre-shuffle energy. And I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going into it. I'm curious what's going to come out, and then we can talk about it. First of all, happy birthday. We're entering Cancer season. I'm actually recording this on, today's the 17th or the 18th. All the days are jumbling together for me. So we're entering Cancer season. As some of my listeners and viewers already know, I'm a Cancer too. I'm a June Cancer. So, yeah, happy birthday to all of the Cancers watching this reading. I'm going to start with the Oracle deck. I want to see what comes out. I want to see if that same energy shows up that showed up in the pre-shuffle energy. So let's get started. May I have the energy for Cancer for July? May I have the energy for Cancer for July? May I have the energy for Cancer for July? What is it that Cancer needs to hear? What is it that Cancer needs to hear? What is it that Cancer needs to hear in regards to their energy for July? What is it that Cancer needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? I'm using the Cosmic Dancer Oracle for those who want to know. And this is the general reading. Later on, I plan for July, I also plan on doing, hopefully, a love reading and a money reading, like I did for June, which all of those readings are already up. So, if you haven't checked out the June readings, the general, the love, and the money, feel free to check those out. Thank you. 2 cards came out. It's amazing because this came out during the pre-shuffle. So we're still in the same energy with this be magnetized. All right, may I have another card, please? That's too many. May I have another card, please? Okay, looks like I was just told you taking them whether you want them or not. So we're taking all 3 of these. Okay. Wow. Okay. So. Concisely complete, number 43. Let's read that one. Which is amazing because Be Magnetized is number 42. It says, the cosmic dance is a never-ending spiral of endings and beginnings. Every ending is also a beginning. Concisely or consciously honoring the completion of something that allows you to garner, assimilate, and integrate the gifts of the past as you simultaneously open yourself to the new. Receiving this card indicates a cycle is ending or has recently ended. An experience, relationship, or project is coming to a close. Alternatively, an old behavioral or psychological pattern is ready to be released. To establish closure, consciously work in the realm of energy, emotion, frequency, and vibration. This will ensure you are not weighed down by past events. Additionally, it will ground and dissipate any extra energy that you no longer need. And then the other card, which is Be Magnetized as well, which again, this one came out during the pre-shuffle. With the Be Magnetized, and I'm taking my time with this. Something is just, I'm in a very relaxed mood. It says, the magnetic desire you feel is divine in nature. The energy of attraction toward a path, person, hobby, place, practice, culture, or something else is what propels and perpetuates your growth and expansion. This card asks you to pay close attention to what you are naturally drawn towards, and then to move fearlessly in that direction. The magnetism you feel, which may take the form of curiosity, interest, or excitement, is a cosmic message that something beautiful is awaiting your discovery. This is confirming that the cycles are ending. There's cycles closing out. It's interesting, which these other ones I'm not going to read because they're very direct. The other one that came out is Honor Cycles. And the message I get from that is appreciate what you've gone through. Not everyone can do what you have done. Not everyone can do what you do. It's one of those things where sometimes people are given certain tasks or certain experiences because they're the only ones who can survive those type of experiences. It's almost like the old saying, you're not given more than you can bear. And as you are closing out what you went through, because if you notice, the infinity symbol is here too. As you're closing out what you went through, if it was a tough cycle, you still should show an appreciation for it because there was something in that cycle that you needed to learn. Which is why you need to honor all the cycles, the good and the bad. Because whether you're going through a good experience or a bad experience, a good cycle or a bad cycle, you're learning something from them, is what's happening. The other card that came out is Be Authentic. Show people the real you. I don't foresee this being a problem. Honestly, I really feel that you being the real you is why others have a problem. Being authentic is easier for you because you are a Cancer. You're a water sign, you're fluid. So it's easy for you to kind of let it all hang out sometimes, even though we can be shy at times. But for the most part, when we're comfortable, we end up being the life of the party, and we're not even looking to be the life of the party. It's just like everybody's like, oh, Cancer's so funny, oh, Cancer's so entertaining, and we're just being ourselves. For others of you, going back to the shyness, where you may be holding back on who you truly are because you don't know what people may think of you, and you're not sure you want to chance that. However, I doubt that is the majority of you. Because again, this Be Authentic, I don't foresee that being a problem at all. However, as you go on your journey, as you go into the new cycle, because the cycle is closing out, that is something you need to keep in mind. And also, don't forget to play. This comes out a lot during Cancer readings because we can be workaholics at times. Don't forget to play as well. Have a good time. And remember that you can't just be about work all the time. There has to be some time for you where you can actually appreciate the things that you've accomplished. And also you can, I had the word on the tip of my tongue, not nurture. There's a strengthen. Thank you. You can strengthen the bonds of the friendships and relationships that you already have, whether it's with friends, family, or even romance. You can take that time to play and do that. It's interesting that all of these came out. This be magnetized. This is where I feel a lot of attention is coming in for you. That attention may have already started, if it hasn't already. If it hasn't already, it's going to start, where you will find yourself the center of attention, if you're not the center of attention already. Energy for Cancer for July. Energy for Cancer for July. Energy for Cancer for July. It's amazing how calm I am right now, because off of the pre-shuffle energy, I think you already know. What is it that Cancer needs to hear? What is it that Cancer needs to hear? What is it that Cancer needs to hear? I don't feel you will be detracted or distracted. I'm taking this one on top. By the haters. I don't believe you're going to let the haters. And I'm going to take this one too. I don't think you're going to let the haters get to you. May I have some cards, please? What is it that Cancer needs to hear? Because based off of the pre-shuffle energy, thank you, I feel with this be magnetized, because some of you are being authentic, that there's some energy that's around you. Some people, where you've been in a cycle with them, as you're closing things out, they're not used to seeing you in a certain energy. And they just don't know how to handle what your new outlook on life is, or your new demeanor is. This one turned all the way over, but it was like a group of them. I didn't want to take that many. Thank you. Okay, let's see where we're at. You know what? These cards keep telling me I'm taking... All right, let's turn... You can't make this stuff up. We got some interesting stuff. Yes, sir. And that came out again. Wow. Okay. The Magician came out. So you are manifesting. King of Cups, being in control of your emotions. This is why I feel, which is water energy, obviously. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Which is why I feel you're not letting people get to you. Ten of Cups came out. So this is emotional fulfillment. This is what you're focused on. This is what you're willing to invest in. Because Seven of Coins came out with the Eight of Wands. Seven of Coins with the Eight of Wands. So, and you have the Ten of Cups here. That is what you are focusing on moving towards if you have not already reached that. You're blocking people. Two of Swords with the Ace of Swords. You're blocking people and you're speaking your truth as you're closing out these cycles. If anything can cut away a past cycle, it's the Ace of Swords. Also, this is a victory card, too. Ace of Swords is a victory. But keep in mind, people who have hurt you in the past, you're not giving them the time of day. Ace of Swords plus 2 of Swords is the 3 of Swords. So anyone who's hurt you in the past, you're not having it. And you're more than likely being very vocal about it. It's more of, if you're pushed, you'll say something. Some of you, you're not saying anything. But if someone pushes you, then you'll pull out this Ace of Swords and you'll speak your truth. It's sort of like, some people may be blocked from getting to you and they may not even realize they're blocked. And then when they do, they're like, oh my God, why did Cancer block me? And then they decide to confront you about it. And then you really say what's on your mind. And you let them know what they did to you in the past and how it created some hurt. Also, you may be hurting some people's feelings by what you say, by speaking your truth. And at the bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands. This is victory. So we have the 6 of Wands. So you're going to get the victory. Again, 6 of Wands is about attention too. Fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, be magnetized. And that's the thing. That is what was coming out earlier. Where, and I'm already over time, but you know, it is what it is. But you being the center of attention is a problem for some people. They don't know how to cope with that. They don't know how to cope with you being authentic and how you're receiving all this attention. That's going to be one of the things going on. Also, for some of you, there may be something of significance happening in the month of September. In the full moon in Pisces. I had a dream this morning. So there may be something of significance happening in the middle of September. So whenever the full moon in Pisces is in September, because we already had the full moon in Sagittarius, which I did the collective reading for that. The full moon in Capricorn is in July. The full moon in Aquarius is in August. The full moon in Pisces is in September. For some of you, there will be something of major significance happening in September, around the full moon period. So maybe the attention that you're receiving with the Be Magnetized and 6 of Wands is turned up even higher. That could be it. But again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. Cancer, I am so mellow right now. I actually expected to be really crunk doing this reading. But that's what I got for you. Happy birthday to all of you. Again, I will be working on the love readings and the money readings eventually. I'm just trying to get the general July readings done first. And they'll be up. June readings are already up. If you're watching this in June, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Cancer, be blessed.